I'm Kat, and welcome back to Voidclan. I know it's been a bit of a rough minute since the last video. A lot of stuff has very suddenly come up in my personal life that I had very little time for recording due to. But thank you all for being patient with me. I won't go too far into it because that's not what you're here for, but still, thank you guys. What you are here for is part 5. Last time we had this huge cliffhanger where Hollyfrost ended up killing Greenspot in an argument over Tawnypoppy. I dropped it there so that I could listen to what y'all wanted to do with him, such as killing him or keeping him, and it was an overwhelming vote to keep him. Many of you suggested it was either accidental or private, and so I am going to roll with it. One commenter, Carl, which I'm just gonna call you Carl, says it best, so I'll quote from them. They say, I agree with the commenters saying that it should be a secret only Hollyfrost knows about. Perhaps blaming the death on the fox, like Nyoko Arts said. I also agree with what Rosestar said about how this probably wasn't on purpose. Hollyfrost has been a good guy so far. His personality trait is even loving. Not sure what they would have had to been talking about to rile him up to that point, though. First of all, I love that Carl was able to bring together a lot of different perspectives into one whole theory. Absolutely amazing work all there. Second of all, it's canon now. Here's what I think happened. Here's my little theory that we're gonna shove into canon. Hollyfrost and Greenspot had gone off with Rat Patch, but they split off from Rat sometime before then. Maybe Rat smelled something and was like, hey guys, I'm gonna go check it out. And they were like, okay. And the two of them were not, like, mad at each other at that point. But, like, the further they hung out with each other, they hadn't really hung out with each other much past then. And so they got into a little bit of an argument about the feud that the families were in because Tawnyspot and Greenspot's mateship or union. And it heated up into like a screaming match about how Tawnypoppy should have chosen a better mate. Greenspot suggests that he's jealous that Tawnypoppy is happier with her, and that's when Hollyfrost jumped her. Definitely a heat of the moment passionate kill there. He has the loving trait, so how about we take it so far that his love extends deeply to specific individuals and not to the whole collective? Like, obviously he's going to be polite with his entire clan, but maybe he doesn't love Greenspot as much as, like, he doesn't love Greenspot at all, but he very deeply loves his brother. And so when she's like, oh, he's happier with me, that's when he's like, oh, to hell with that, and straight up jumped her. He realized what he had done after that and chose to cover it up with the fox den that was nearby, so when Rat Patch found them again, she would both automatically assume that it was the fox due to her hatred of the species, but he would also be able to convincingly say that the fox had caused Greenspot's death and his injuries, like the scar that he got from the fox. A couple of people suggested that there could be clues, so I am going to also shove in this little plot point. How about we pull a leaf pool and say that his fur was found under her claws by Owlwish during like a little autopsy of the body, but he doesn't tell anyone, both because he's not quite convinced of it himself, but also because he knows how crazy it sounds. Like, this cat that has been nothing but loving towards everyone kills this other cat? So he doesn't say anything, but Owlwish knows. How far does it go? We're gonna find out now. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. I'm gonna try to make this as short of a video as possible because I am still dealing with a lot. But when everything in my personal life is over, I swear to you guys, I promise, I'm gonna get you guys a couple of videos to munch on at one time to satisfy you guys. Alright? Just continue being patient. I love you guys. Let's get into this. Alright. So, as you can see, it's still 30 moons. It's gonna say that nothing significant has happened because I saved the game and closed it last time. But it is leaf fall. No patrols have gone out. We see everyone. Let's go ahead and go through this really quick, because I think we jumped straight into the whole, ending the video segment. Honeystar almost lost a life. Green Whisker is looking around camp, maybe trying to spot clues. Tawnypoppy is feeling excited. Not sure why. As you can see down here, it also says former mate. Hollyfrost is curious about the other clans. Lowpatch caught a huge rabbit. Creekstorm regrets not eating the bird on the fresh kill pile earlier. Ratpatch is heading to the dirt place. Owlwish is feeling nervous, as he rightfully should. Jumppoppy caught the scent of a fox earlier. Yep, that's still a thing. Fleetblink also did that. Fluffy is guarding the camp entrance, probably from the fox. And Bluespeck is acting suspicious. Maybe Bluespeck and Owlwish were, like, maybe he subtly clued her in on it. But I'm gonna say that this is probably, like, maybe the murder happened at the very beginning of the moon, and this is towards the end of it. So that would explain why everyone is kind of healing from it, but also why Owlwish would be nervous and Bluespeck would be kind of suspicious. And also everyone's on guard because of a fox. So let's send out one patrol. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we've got Lowpatch, Jumppoppy, and Bluepatch. I think that's it. The leaves are starting to turn colors. The patrol knows that Leaf Bear will be here soon. It sure will. But for now, the hunting is still good. Good for them. We're gonna save. How about we take a peek? Oh, look at that. Poor green spot. Hanging out with, I think we suggested that it was her older brother? Feel free to correct me on that. Now we're going to wonk. Nothing happens. Let's go ahead and look at everyone. Honeystar's slowly growing senile. That's okay, I guess. Green Whisker is rethinking their life choices. I mean, your little sister did die, so, you know, it makes sense. Tawnypoppy is thinking about kits. No offense, dude, your mate's dead. Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then Hollyfrost is feeling lazy. Lowpatch is having a hard day, also very understandable. Creekstorm is daydreaming. Ratpatch wants to go on patrol, as per usual. Owlwish is counting the poppy seeds. Maybe he plans on, like, since he knows that Hollyfrost is dangerous, maybe he's like, ooh, maybe I'll slip him a few poppy seeds so that he sleeps a little bit more and therefore has less time to do more damage. Jumppoppy wants to be chosen as the new deputy. Do you think that Green Whisker's getting old? Green Whisker's only at 88 moons. She's got time, buddy. Fleetblink is relaxing in camp. Fluffy is napping. Good job, Fluffy. And Bluespeck is also thinking about kids. It does say that you're a senior adult, but you're 17 moons, so we're gonna ignore that whole senior thing. Because, that is a thing. She is canonically 17 moons. We're ignoring the senior part. She is just young adult. Let's go ahead and send out our patrol. 1, 2, 3. The scent of a fox, as per usual. But our patrol leader is Honeystar, so I'm not sure how great this is gonna go. Fails to drive. Okay. Oh, I read the fails to drive away the fox, and my eyes immediately shot over here because I was wondering if anyone died. No, no one was hurt. Everything's fine. We're gonna save. We'll send out another one. 1, 2, 3. They come across a strange object. And Ratpatch is nauseous for a couple of days. Well, I'm glad that it doesn't kill them. Or, like, spread some weird sickness. We don't need that plot point right now. Okay. We have a blank event. Who died? Ratpatch! Ratpatch died! Why did Ratpatch die? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god, what happened? Ah, we'll never know. Is thinking about their life. Yeah, wish you would be thinking about your death so we knew what happened. Alright, let's come up with a story. Let me get my wheels a turning. She did just go on that patrol, and it said that she was nauseous, and I said, oh wow, it's a good thing that they don't get too sick from it, so we're going to ignore that comment and say that she died from it. You know, maybe it was a giant plate of fudge. She found, like, old, rotting fudge and ate that, and it made her so sick that she perished. Let's see how everyone feels about that. Honey Star is still going senile. Green Whisker is headed to the dirt place. Tawnypoppy wants to go on a hunting patrol. Hollyfrost is looking around camp. Maybe Hollyfrost did it. Maybe Hollyfrost poisoned Rat Patch. Like, at this point, in my brain, I'm going full yandere with Hollyfrost. Hollyfrost loves his brother so much. He just wants the best for his brother. And his brother was maybe admiring Rat Patch, maybe being friends with Rat Patch a little too closely. And Hollyfrost, while she was in the medicine den, poisoned her with, like, nightshade or something. Tell me what y'all think. Did he do it, or did she just so happen to die from the sickness? Maybe that's why he's looking around camp, just to see if anyone's suspicious of him. Lowpatch plans to visit the medicine den. Lowpatch is the naive, oblivious best friend. So maybe Lowpatch will someday catch Hollyfrost. We'll see. Creekstorm is feeling nervous. Maybe because you've had a couple of deaths within, like, a couple of moons. Owl, ooh, I mean, they're not that far apart in age. Is developing a crush on Creekstorm. We'll see. Do you guys want that to go anywhere? We're gonna see. Jump Poppy is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Gotta be, like, impressive for her next crush, because let's be honest, she's had a crush on everyone. Fleet Blink thinks they're going crazy. Good job, Fleet Blink. Fluffy is talking to themselves. Now is not the time to go crazy, Fluffy. Blue Speck is rethinking their life choices. Wow, everyone is getting a little bit existential. It's okay. Everything is fine. The world is flaming around them, and everything is fine. The patrol has a disagreement. They look to Lowpatch to settle the dispute. So Fluffy and Greedy definitely got into a little argument there. Maybe Fluffy said something about the kitty pet life, and Greenie was like, how dare you? Lowpatch stutters. They don't think they're a good fit for the patrol. Save. We're gonna send out... no, we'll leave it at that. Save. Whoop. Nothing happened. But it is a leaf bear. Oh, look at that bright, beautiful background. Kind of defeats the whole point of a dark background, but they did fix that in the dev version, I promise you. Speaking of, the dev version has gone so far. Like, the next update that comes out, I'm afraid we might actually have to scrap Voidclan because, like, all of the coding has changed so much that I'm afraid that it would corrupt the file because it's so outdated. I'm gonna double check with it, but we might have to scrap Voidclan in the future. Maybe, like, generations have passed and they're remaking it. But that is a plot point for another day. What are we thinking? Heard a rumor about Lowpatch. Maybe the rumor is that Lowpatch was jealous and killed Green Spot, even though that's, like, completely unlikely. Green Whisker wants to spend time alone. Maybe she heard the rumor too and was like, no, her sister wouldn't do that. Tawnypoppy also wants to spend time alone because no one wants to hear about how their mate died. Hollyfrost is looking around camp. Lowpatch is napping. Creekstorm is rethinking their life. Owlwish is also doing that. Jump-Poppy is doing the same thing as last time. Fleetblink plans on visiting the medicine den. Why? Fluffy is feeling happy! Yay, Fluffy! And Bluespeck is daydreaming. I'm definitely looking for more prompts on getting cats together. Because, so far we've only had, like, one canon, mated couple, and that is Tawnypoppy and Greenspot. And Greenspot's dead now! Ah! Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Ooh! A loner! A glorious loner! Honeystar, don't mess this up! Ah! Honeystar messed it up! As per usual, you have terrible luck, Honeystar. Alright. Whoop! Nothing happened. Again. This is going fantastic, guys. 1, 2, 3. Come across a strange object. They interpret the object. Maybe it's, what do we think it is? I'm gonna say that it's, a pen. Very small, but very obviously man-made. And they would be like, what is this strange stick? It is obviously a stick. But no, it's not. It can write. Did we look at what they were doing? No! Honeystar is hoping that they're leading their clan well. I mean, you're getting a little worse at it, but you were doing great at first. Greenspot is looking forward to today. Tawnypoppy wants to go on patrol. I feel like the curse of Rat Patch has been passed on to Tawnypoppy. Tawnypoppy just constantly wants to be on patrols. Maybe it's to, like, clear his mind a little. Or maybe it's to get away from Hollyfrost. Being, like, overbearing, like, hey, brother, how you doing, brother? I love you, brother. Why don't you love me, brother? Something like that. Hollyfrost is sharing prey with Bluespeck. Maybe that's his new victim. Lowpatch is acting suspicious. Creekstorm is talking to themselves. Owlwish is gathering deathberries. Why do I feel like Owlwish is planning something? Like, honestly, first it was the poppy seeds, which induce sleep, and now it's the deathberries, which induce permanent sleep. Jump-Poppy is thinking about love, as per usual. Good job, Jump-Poppy. Fleetblink caught the scent of an enemy warrior earlier. Fluffy, there are no kits. Who are you watching? Yeah, like some strange, Kit walks into camp and Fluffy's like, oh, who are you? And the Kit's like, I am Baby. And Fluffy's like, okay, and just watches this Kit until someone comes over and is like, Fluffy, what are you doing? You're supposed to go on patrol. And Fluffy's like, oh, I'm just watching this baby. And the baby's gone. Bluespeck also wants to go on patrol. How about we do that? You want to go on a patrol? We're gonna make you go on a patrol. They want to talk to Honeystar about StarClan, and they have a nice conversation. Save. Bonk. Lowpatch earned a scar fighting a rogue. So now we have rogues. This is turning into an infestation. Let's see. Honeystar is visiting the medicine den. Makes sense, his best friend is Owlwish. They are growing old together. Grimwhisker is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Tawnypoppy is feeling happy. Hollyfrost is feeling gloomy. Maybe Tawnypoppy was hanging out with someone else, and Hollyfrost is like, why aren't you hanging out with me, brother? Lowpatch is feeling down, probably because her best friend is feeling down. Creekstorm thinks they're going crazy. Owlwish is looking around camp. Jump-Poppy wants to be— again! Alright, Jump-Poppy really wants to be the next deputy. Fleetblink wants to spend time alone today. Fluffy is feeling down, and Bluespeck is guarding the camp entrance. Maybe they're feeling kind of gloomy because of the rogue that they spotted by the border. You know, Lowpatch is probably— that's probably why Lowpatch is feeling down, is because she has this scar down her face now. Let's 1, 2, 3. I really want to put all 4 of them on a patrol together, except for the fact that, you know, Hollyfrost can't go on patrols. Blue Speck finds the scent of an old friend of theirs. Ooh! Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Pale. Pale looks kind of like a panda. Ooh, an actual senior adult. Good job. They got the age right this time. So Pale is friends with Blue Speck, who is friends with Owlwish, who is friends with Honeystar, who is not friends with anyone else. Green Whisker is siblings with Lowpatch, who is friends with Hollyfrost, who is the brother of Tawnypoppy, who is the grandson of Creekstorm. And I don't think that Creekstorm has friends either. She has an enemy, Green Whisker. Goes full circle in that regard right there. Jump Poppy, Fleet Blink, Fluffy, Blue Speck, and Pale are all kind of newer additions. They haven't really been here for more than a year, I don't think. I'm gonna call it quits there. We're not gonna. I was tempted for a second. We're not gonna send out a second patrol because I have a strange feeling that something would go terribly wrong. So for now, there was a low before the storm. There was the storm itself, and now is cleanup time. Everyone is getting their stuff back together. They're healing. They're recovering. Theories have gone out the wazoo. Owlwish is extremely suspicious of Hollyfrost, and we've got a little storyline going with Hollyfrost. Maybe Hollyfrost is a tad bit too loving. Like, he wants the absolute best for his brother, and Greenspot just wasn't it, you know? And maybe he killed Rat Patch. Who knows there? We don't know why he killed Rat Patch. I think maybe Tawnypoppy was getting really interested in patrols, and, you know, Rat Patch was the patrol lady, and so he was like, hey, Rat Patch, we've been hanging out more frequently. We're gonna be friends because we're both patrol buddies. And Hollyfrost was like, nah, gotta nip that straight in the bud right there. Otherwise, I am going to call it quits there. I know this video has kind of been a little bit scattered. I myself am a little bit scattered, but I promise when this is all over, everything will be so much better. Who knows, maybe I'll suddenly become the god of editing, and this whole thing will become like movie quality, other than the amateur editing that it is now. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!